Hey, get the keys to the jet. What we gonna do? Yo, thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Crypto Daddy, and I wanna say, please buy this, buy XRP next, buy Bitcoin. You can buy, I don't give a damn. This my theme song for my fucking podcast. Who else got a theme song for their podcast? This my fucking theme. What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Crypto Daddy bringing you some crypto news from a crypto maniac's point of view. Today is January 3rd, 2020. Motherfucking 4. We got Bitcoin coming in at 42,000. Ethereum coming in at 2,200. Solana coming in at $97. $97 Solana. Remember what I said a couple of days ago. In the bull market, you're going to see these dips, and you're going to see big ups, big dip, little dips, big ups. We still there. The experts are expecting a 30 to 40% dip before there's a big run up. So in 2020, we had the COVID dip, which saw Bitcoin go from $20,000 to $3,500. People are still saying that it can get to about $10,000. They're expecting Bitcoin to hit $10,000. I don't think it's going to get that low because of the interest in Bitcoin at this time, but I could be wrong. So Bitcoin, they're expecting Bitcoin to hit 10,000. I'm expecting it to hit like 50, 60,000 before it hits 10,000. But if you got some cash on the side, that's good to have. But in the news, the SEC is holding meetings with the NASDAQ and with all the New York Stock Exchange, the NYSE. New York Stock Exchange. They're holding meetings to talk about how they going to regulate it and how they going to put it in here and all this other stuff. So the SEC is holding these meetings, basically, in other words, to make sure that the rules are in place. So when they do approve it, that it's on the stock exchange, when they're going to put it and all this other stuff, putting all this stuff into place. So, it's good to go. And you may wonder, like, why the big dip? Well, people sell off, the people that was in profit, people that bought Bitcoin at 40,000, probably they taking their profits and walking away and ain't coming back again. So I wouldn't be too concerned with this dip. I would be, if you got some cash, I'd be buying these dips. These dips are buying opportunities that personally I think that you should be looking into. As far as like Solana, those are dips that, you can buy. I mean, like when you see dips like this, those are buying opportunities. I don't see those dips as far as like bad things. I don't, it's not the end of the world. So don't look at the dip and think, oh, we're going down, it's going to zero. It's not going to happen. It's not going to go to zero. It's still, like I said, the network's still good. Everything is still going on. Big dip, dropped down to 40,000. It's back at 42. It was at 43 earlier. The SEC is going to have their meeting today, so we may have a response. Everybody's saying the actual approval may be January 10th, which is next Wednesday, matter of fact, January 10th. So, if we can have that, this year is still looking like it's going to be a good year. End of the day, the market is still moving. The market's still doing what it do. Bitcoin's trading where it's at. The narratives you guys should be looking out for is the AI. AI had a big narrative last year, but I'm seeing more commercials with AI stuff. Even people, the AI predicted Bitcoin going to be at this price. People wasn't talking about AI things last year. Now they're like, we use AI and we ask AI how much it costs. AI is no different than Googling things. So once Google, now they like, Google this, do this without Google. It used to be go to a dictionary, go to an encyclopedia, and now they asking AI. AI is big, and there's a lot of AI plays that's going to be out there, like AGIX, Fetch AI, Render, Graph, not financial advice, but those are the AI plays that, the narratives out there. So when you hear about AI, you hear about different narratives. There's different narratives. There's gaming narratives. There's a narrative with the gaming. Gaming is huge. Even though people aren't gamers, a lot of kids are gamers. That's another narrative. You have to find out the narratives, because this ETF is going to get approved. It's not if it's going to get approved, it's just when it's going to get approved. And you want to be in the right position with the coins you're holding. So when you see buying opportunities like this is when you buy. When you see selling opportunities is when you sell. The bull market, I want to say, well, last year technically would be considered a bull market because of the price going up 100%. So Bitcoin ended in the green. So that was typically a bull market. That's a bull market. So this year will probably be another bull market, and it starts slowing down, but we haven't hit all-time highs yet. So once you hit all-time highs is when you want to start looking to edge out a little bit. Not financial advice. You keep whatever you want. You guys, the ETF is basically the rumbling that's going on. That's all that's in the news. That's all that's keeping this market going up. It's just ETF. But be honest with you, the ETF is just kind of like a distraction. The real news is the Bitcoin halving. The ETF is a distraction for institutional investors, but the true crypto millionaires out there, the true crypto people are understanding that the halving is really, really important, because the halving reduces the Bitcoin that can actually be sold. So the ETF don't mean anything. That's the actual Bitcoin that's out right now. But the Bitcoin that actually can be sold and mined and made is really something that I'm looking at as an investor and like, this is serious. This is the reason why this is going to be big. So understand that we still have the halving. That's still the most important thing in the Bitcoin computer program code, that the Bitcoin halving is huge. It's going to be huge. The ETF, I think, is a distraction. It's to get people who's not into the halving, who don't really know about Bitcoin, who don't really know about the code, don't really know about the technology. That's for them to be happy. True, honestly, people, like, once you get orange pilled and you realize Bitcoin is really the future and it's really digital gold, the halving is everything, because they're finding more gold on fucking asteroids and different countries and all this other stuff. You can't find more Bitcoin. There's no more Bitcoin that's being mined. They can't make a new Bitcoin. If they make it, if they make a new Bitcoin that's not a Bitcoin, if it's not hacked and this and that. So once you realize that, once you understand that the Bitcoin is true gold, like it's honestly like real money, real hard money, you won't even have those dumbass questions of, well, what if the internet goes off? Then we got bigger problems. Like, Bitcoin is the last thing you worry about. If the internet go off, that means planes ain't flying in the skies, your computers ain't coming on, your internet ain't working. We're going back to how we was in the 80s. So you guys stay tuned. Keep stacking those coins, keep stacking those chips. The news right now, bro, is kind of slow because everybody's looking for this Bitcoin ETF approval. I want to keep making these videos, keep being positive, because I'm still in the market. I'm not selling. You guys will know what I'm selling. You guys will know what I'm buying. So Crypto Daddy out. Give me my theme song.
Let's rock them.
Hey, get the keys to the jet. What we gonna do? Yo, thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Crypto Daddy, and I wanna say, please buy this, buy XRP next, buy Bitcoin. You can buy, I don't give a damn. This my theme song for my fucking podcast. Who else got a theme song for their podcast? This my fucking